Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this feature game matchup between the Slashing Pumpkins in green and the 5-minute majors in blue, already in progress. Time your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcher. I'm joined by my color commentator, Joe Shea. Why are we starting on a delay, you might ask? Well, technical difficulties, and by that I mean the camera was downstairs and me and Joe were upstairs, so we had to...
We're gonna blame Suds on that one. That's the all-star move right there. It's on him. But as you see, Jess and Rod just could not get to it at the point going back. I really don't know people's names here, so I'm gonna really go with the Stitcher for the most part.
Tim bats it down. Not a hand pass, or it was a hand pass, but it is legal as it came in the defensive zone. And Ben's gonna try and push forward, unable to do so. Maya clears it down. Not enough for an icing here, as there was players in the vicinity of the puck, so play continues uninterrupted. 5-minute majors trying to score a goal here. The score is 0-0 with 11 minutes left to play in the first. All the way down it goes, and Jason Stelter will clear it up for Jessica Narod. Jessica Narod now takes a second, passes up, attempted for Todd. It trickles all the way down to Jeff, who is subbing in net for the Slashing Pumpkins today. Held up in the corner, centering pass doesn't connect with anybody. Todd runs it down. Oh, tried to pass up to the point. A fortuitous bounce there for the majors, keeps it in play. That one's going to go to Jeff, but he's going to cover it up quickly for the whistle, as both Tom Van Haren and Todd Elliott were waiting for a rebound that never came.
That was a dangerous pass to the point. He did not look, it almost went the other way. When you throw a tape-to-tape pass to the other team on the breakout like that, you really hang a goal out to dry.
Face-off about to occur here at Jeff's glove side. Won by the majors. Quick shot, save, and Jeff smothers up the ball and prevents the rebound from trickling out, so we will do it again in the exact same spot with the exact same people.
Great save by Jeff. I took a deflection off someone's stick, and I'm shocked he could keep his eye on it there. Great play by Jeff. Another face-off win.
And almost the exact same play there, but it went wide of the net that time. The majors are able to keep it in play. Ashley tried to take a couple whacks at it. It goes to Todd's stick. His shot will go wide. Finally kept in by Molly, right at the line.
Right there. This is not a soccer game, believe it or not. Great play by her though.
Josh attempts to clear it out of the zone. Couldn't do so, but he gets a little help from his teammate. But the majors still able to keep it in due to the efforts of Molly Siders. Ashley clears it up for Kieran, and he's going to take it the other way now. He's got Jen McCauley on his left. And another trailer going toward the nets. Kieran takes it around the corner, tried to center a pass, stopped by the stick of the 5-minute majors. Play continues in that same area. Another centering pass, this time by Jen McCauley. Beg your pardon. Ashley trying to keep it in now. She does not succeed. Todd runs after it, but Josh is able to make a good play and kick it back into neutral. Kieran with a nice move around. He tries to move with it, but he loses control. It goes out to neutral. The Pumpkins have to hold up. They choose a cross-ring pass back to Josh, who was the other defenseman there. No high stick as it came at shoulder height. The play, again, will continue uninterrupted. Two majors there fighting for it. It goes out and into the sky. Tom Van Haren will come off for a line change, while Josh has plenty of time and space to work with to set up the play for his teammates.
Pumpkins resetting here. Really no one to pass to. 5-minute major, just really putting the press on there with the forecheck, just picking these passes off before they leave the defensive zone.
Ashley to Josh. They're at their own pink line. Dump it down. Oh, technically a shot on net there. Stelter with the blocker save.
It's a scary shot too. You look up, they hit the lights, and you might lose track of it. Give up a juicy rebound there.
Absolutely. As a netminder, you got to make sure you have your head on a swivel and you can't relax. We do have players in this league, Joe, that can score from their own pink line and further back. So you got to be wary of who has those hard shots and those accurate shots. Quick clear by the majors up at center. Backhand pass intended for Scott Fairchild, but it's going to be well out of his reach. He drops backward. Josh tries to clear it out, blocked, but fortuitously for the Pumpkins goes out in the neutral zone. Ben to Sabi. Oh, and this is going to be an offside call as Ben jumped the gun a little bit. So we'll have a whistle and a drop right below us at the best seat in the house. Joe, what have you seen so far in this matchup with 7:30 remaining in the first?
I can see 5-minute majors really doing a lot of forecheckings, trying to prevent the Pumpkins from getting the ball out of the zone. It's led to a lot of offensive chances. Molly and Jeff have done a good job keeping it in. Thompson battling down low. So if they keep it up, they'll definitely pepper Jeff with more shots.
Face-off win by Kieran, but it goes to the stick of David. David will chip it high in the sky. Batted down, but offside is the call, and it's going to go all the way down as it is ruled intentional. Kieran tried to make it back, but the referee's ruling that they had enough time to hear the call, and they still advanced. So we will have a face-off all the way down in the Pumpkins defensive zone at Jeff's glove side.
Pumpkins having a hard time getting the ball in the zone and getting possession offensively, so that's something we have to work on for the rest of the period, the rest of this game.
One back to Tim. Tim tries to chip it forward. He succeeds. Hit in the air, but the Majors can't do anything with it as they were not yet back on side. Majors chip it over Tim. Batted down out of the air. No delay of game penalty there as the player had not closed his hand on the ball. Offside, so Tim has some space to work with. Chooses a cross-wing pass up to his teammate. Centered for Kieran. Quick little slash there, but within the bounds of the rules, so no penalty call. And David DeLugas tries a shot, blocked before it gets anywhere near the net. The Pumpkins having difficulty advancing into the offensive zone. Major's doing a good job throttling them up.
A 5-minute major press is really just leading to a lot of turnovers in the neutral zone right there.
David DeLugas clears it up for his teammate. Nice pass attempt, but the execution wasn't there, and Tim's going to clear right back out into neutral. And the Pumpkins have a chance to advance, but good stick there by the Majors female. Continues to bounce around every which way. A lot of play through the neutral zone. Neither team gaining a decisive advantage in the offensive zones. Pumpkins try to take it in, but David just hits it right back out. It's not enough for an icing as Tim is in the correct position to stop it.
Reset for a line change there. Just get some new fresh 5-minute major players out there to continue this brutal forecheck.
David, with a little bit of time, chips it up. Tim with a similar amount of time. And again, play back and forth through the neutral zone. Todd with a quick shot. Oh, off the post, no goal.
Again, another chance effort on the forecheck. Great shot to start it off and great forecheck.
They've got to crash the net for those rebounds, and Maya did that there, but couldn't get it past Jeff. Good keep by the Majors. They're going to take another shot attempt, but stops and does not get through traffic.
The Pumpkins really just struggling to keep it out of the zone. They're just getting smothered here.
Maya, quick shot attempt, but it goes off of Liz. Descanera keeps it in. She tries a shot. It does get through. It's loose.
Second chance, third chance. Just keep swinging at it. Still. Pumpkins.
Todd's going to get another backhand shot off there. Nice play.
And he'll ice it down there.
And icing is indeed the call with 4:25 and counting in the period of play. As you mentioned, Joe, just the Pumpkins spending a lot of time in their defensive zone now. We saw a good solid 2 or 3 minutes of it continuing to move back and forth through neutral, but once the Majors got going, they were putting the shots on net, and Jeff is able to keep this a 0-0 game.
Jeff's playing really well. He's facing a lot of shots, and while his rebound control is a little rough, he's on top of those second and third chances. But it's a bouncing ball today, so you never know what's going to happen.
Sabee tries to clear it up the boards, doesn't get the bounce he wants, and it's kept in. Maya with the shot. It bounces, and Jeff is able to smother it with his glove for the whistle.
What do you think the Pumpkins can do to combat this forecheck here? They're really struggling. What would you do if you were coach of the Pumpkins, Jason?
You know, you just got to get out of the zone. I'll take an icing and fresh legs out there. You know, when you get people who are spending just too much time in the zone, the legs start to wear. And you know, again, my philosophy, and I coached this to my Shut Your 5-hole team earlier today against a quick shot there by Tom Van Haren.
Great play by Molly to keep it in.
Yeah, absolutely. It does trickle past for now, but as I was telling my own team, you know, if in this league on an icing you can change lines. So I would rather have fresh legs. If we're going to be forced into our defensive zone, I'd rather have fresh legs than not fresh legs.
And he's talking about the Shut Your 5-hole against Stick Man. This game that we had covered earlier. I was doing the color for Suds there and the camera work, and we saw with some calling upset. Shut Your 5-hole got the first win of the year. It was a great all-around team effort there. It was very exciting. A rough shot, but they held strong, and they had some finesse goals by Joe Sharko. They had Jess go to the net. Just an overall great team game. They wanted it. They won it.
Absolutely. Sabee in the corner, chips up for Kieran. Good stick by Tom Van Haren. Oh, quick shot by Jennifer McCauley, but it goes over the net. Might have been deflected on its way to Jason Stelter. Sabee is holding in the corner now. Players got to be careful in that corner as there is water seeping up from the floor. It's making it a tad dangerous for players.
Yeah, we had seen 3 players wipe out in the first game, and then in the last game we saw one of the untouchables players take a nasty fall.
I believe I was one of those players in the first game that wiped out.
You were the first one, actually. We didn't know what was going on. We brought out the little mini Zamboni, and hopefully hold up throughout the rest of the day.
Cleared all the way down. No icing here as it came at center. 2 minutes to play. Still at center. Sabi with the quick shot. Oh, great save by Stelter with the leg pad. Ben has it behind the net. Scott Fairchild trying to hammer it out. Sabi keeps it in. Nice pass to Ben. He doesn't have an angle for a shot. It goes high in the sky. Still kept in by Josh and then by Ashley. Sabi with the quick shot again, but it is stopped before it gets there. And the Majors finally able to clear it out of their zone with 1:40 remaining. All the way down it goes for Josh. No icing. He's got to play with it. He does so. It goes in the air, waved off as referee Suggs ruling that there was a plausible play to be had as the ball sailed up the boards. Josh tries to get it out. He does do so. Scott Fairchild is back at center for it. Drops it back to his defender. It gets by her. She's able to stop it up. Just over a minute to play, 1:13. Still a 0-0 contest. Majors, I think, have had the majority of the shots this period. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Joe, but...
No, I think they had, for the first half, they had a lot of possession time. They really strangling the Pumpkins. Looks like the Slasher Pumpkins really changed things up. They, they're trapping the ball down in the other zone now, and they're giving 5-minute Major a little run with their more money.
Ben beats the icing back, so play continues. Shot from the point by Josh. It doesn't get through traffic. It's hit along the opposite board. Jen McCully's going to try and keep it in for the Pumpkins. He does succeed in doing so, but just as quickly, David DeLuca and it out.
30 seconds left here in the period. Playing with a little more intensity. You're trying to get a nice little finish to the period and momentum to go into the second one.
Scott Fairchild and Josh doing battle there. Scott is able to come away with control. Tries to put a shot on, but it's blocked. And it is out. Jet's going to cover it up. And it's going to go all the way down as it is ruled a shot on net. I don't think we're going to get a face-off here.
There won't be a draw.
5 seconds, so... The Majors bailed out by the clock a little bit. Otherwise, they would have had to contend with a face-off in their own defensive zone. We're going to get shots on net for you here shortly. 11-2 5-minute Majors. Wow, Joe. So a dominant first period by the Majors, but in the end, it's a 0-0 game due to the efforts of that man down there in the other net, Jeff Lichten, whatever his last name is. I can't pronounce it for the life of me, but it's very German.
Jeff had just played the last game too, so he's not showing any signs of being tired or anything like that. It just goes to show you the 5-minute Major just doing a good job with the press, the hard on the forechecking, and just keeping it in. I mean, you're gonna get shots. You're gonna get shots. It's gonna happen. If I were 5-minute Major though, I'd be worried though because one bounce the other way, Slashing Pumpkins can get a 1-0 lead. Jeff's really standing on his head here, and you hate to be dominating the team and then. You give up a breakaway or you give up one quick rebound and you find yourself down and scratching your head not sure what to do.
Yep. That'll do it for the first period broadcast. The second period's about to start. We're going to pause the broadcast and resume on the drop. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second period of action here between the 5-minute Majors in blue and the Slashing Pumpkins in green. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitch. I'm joined by my color commentator, Joe Shea, and the score is 0-0 right now. Neither team breaking the 0-0 stalemate. Jeff steers it aside for Tim, clears it up the boards, but David DeLuca is able to stop it before it gets any deeper in his own zone. So to start the period, play in the neutral zone here. Swing and a miss, but nice recovery. They are able to get it into the zone, but only for a moment. It's out again, and Tim, tried to backhand pass it back, but fanned on it, and the Majors have a chance. Quick shot. Oh, and a good save there by Jeff. I believe that went on his pad. Shot towards the net. Another chance here for the Majors, but they are not able to convert. Good job by the Pumpkins in clogging up the lanes. Kieran bats it down, tries to get out of the zone, cannot do so. Chips to the left of him, or to the right of him rather, beg your pardon. Tried to clear out again. David Lucas with a shot, but it went wide of the post.
It's the same thing we saw in the first period. 5-minute Majors really doing a press, and they're keeping the ball and they're really strangling the Pumpkins here.
Play continuing in the corner, goes around the back of the net for Tim. He clears up the boards, but again, David DeLuca is able to keep it in. Jess isn't able to do so there, so she has to hold up and get it to the other boards for Maya. Maya cannot get by Kieran, but helped out a little bit by her teammate. Majors looking for a centering pass here. Jeff bats it down with his glove. It came from a tough angle. Centering pass intended for Maya, but she can't get there in time. So she has to chase it down along the boards. Tim battling against Maya in the corner. Tim Up the boards once again. It is kept in once more by David. And how many times have I said that this period already? A quick shot that is saved by Jeff. Around for Ben. Ben's going to try and handle it. Cannot do so. But Tim helps him out. Goes back up. And David again chips it in. Maya having difficulty getting a shot off. She is able to succeed there, but it goes wide of the crease.
David just doing a great job keeping it in. I mean, I'm pretty sure the ball's been in his own 3 minutes.
Oh, a nice centering pass there, but a save made by Jeff. And it's going to go all the way down. I believe this will be ruled icing. Yes, it will, as it crosses the red line before anybody has a chance to win the race. So with 12:40 and a 0-0 contest, 5-minute Majors looking for a face-off win and a quick shot from the point to break the stalemate.
Didn't the Slashing Pumpkins have Jake Smith last season?
They indeed had Jake Smith last season, and for several seasons before that, back to when they were called Two Jacks No Coke. However, Jake Smith has been promoted to your team in pro, the Untouchables.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for the Slashing Pumpkins one bit. Jake's been a great addition in pro, though. I love playing with him. We're starting to get some chemistry here, and you can see the Pumpkins are really missing his presence.
Well, absolutely. Jen tries to clear it out of the zone, kept in, quick shot. It doesn't get through traffic, or does it? I couldn't tell from this angle. It is finally out of the zone. Majors biding their time here. Jen with the pressure, but she can't make anything happen in the offensive zone. It comes out, cleared up the boards again, gets by Todd's foot. Jen McCauley taking it the other way. Can she put a shot on? She chooses to pass it, but it's broken up. Good keep there by the Pumpkins. Oh, it goes to Sabi's stick, but Molly Siders potentially saving a goal there, able to get there and break it up with her stick. And out of the zone it comes Todd Elliott trying to run it down. He cannot get by the defender. Beg your pardon, he does, but with some difficulty. It is at the face-off circle now. He holds up, waiting for his teammates to get back. Molly pressuring into the zone, gets a shot off. Oh, tipped by Tom. Difficult save, but Jeff is able to make it as Tom Van Heren's stick deflected it on its way to the net and almost redirected it to the far post, but Jeff is able to track it and cover it up for the whistle.
Jeff's getting he's getting a lot of traffic in front of him. I don't know how he keeps getting his eye on it. It's he's doing really good keeping the Pumpkins in there. They're gonna have to try to bail him out with a quick goal or a little more offensive pressure to give him a little breather.
One by the Majors. Scott Fairchild tried to hammer a shot towards the net. Couldn't do so. That one will get to the net. Oh, save! And there's going to be a goal here by Stephanie. She's able to get the rebound and tap it into the open net. And that'll make it the first goal of the game in favor of 5-minute Majors.
This is the same thing we saw in the shut your 5-hole game. All it is keeping the ball in instead of a clear, and then someone go to the net, and that's all it was. You know, ball went back to him at the point, got a shot on net, great rebound, and that's how you beat a goalie like Jeff. You know, you're not going to beat him on the first shot very often.
Yeah, and as we've seen so far, a lot of times you're not even going to beat him on the second shot. Hops over Scott Fairchild's stick. Slashing Pumpkins moving the other way. Kieran loses control. He's able to recover. Nicely quick shot just wide of the post. Jen McCauley with the rebounds, but it goes wide as well. Play continuing here. Pumpkins behind the Majors' nets. They get it up to the point, or tried to anyway, but it is seen and then taken the other way by the Majors. Out of the zone it is. Scott tried to get a shot off, but he was held up. Play continuing there. Scott's able to jam it in the corner, but the Pumpkins now have some time and space to work with. And still in the zone, and just as quickly it's out. Kieran trying to make a move there, but it was behind him, so he has to hold up his advance. Unfortunate bounce off the Majors player. And some soccer skills being exhibited there between both teams. It's going to go into the Pumpkins defensive zone. They got some time to work with. A cross-ring pass intended for Jen, but it's well out of her reach. She will not get there in time. It gets by her. Ben's trying to make a play on it. Couldn't do so. He does continue to back check, though, and get it back to Jen. Nice job there. Shot, but it goes well wide. Sabi crashing into the corner, trying to get control back, but it's turned over to the Majors. Tim with a nice keep, but it goes to Scott Fairchild's stick. Tim's able to keep it in again, however, and the Pumpkins taking a page on the Majors playbook. Play continuing in the corner between Sabi and Scott Fairchild. Turned over once again to the Majors, and they're able to take it the other way. Goes off of Tim's foot. Good play, and now the Majors trying to get a second goal here. Good job by Tim in crashing center and cutting off the pass. He's going to retreat behind their net and get up to Sabi with the backhand no-look pass. Sabi through the feet. Majors trying to crash in the zone again. And good job pinching there. They're able to block Tim's clearing attempt. Ashley will clear it up. It's going to go all the way down. Will this go for icing? No, it's waved off. Referee's ruling that they could have got there in time, so no whistle. Oh, fanned on the clear attempt. Sabi's able to keep it in. Bouncing puck, but it's finally hit out of the zone. Ashley's going to have to retrieve it again. She does. Oh, turned over at center, but the Majors were offside, so Pumpkins catch a break there with 7:40 to go in the period.
I definitely see most of the chances that have happened aren't on gain the zone and make a move. It's get it in deep, battle for it, and then either out hustle or force a turnover, and that's how 5-minute Major got their goal.
An excellent point there, Joe. Both teams forced the grind here and get the dirty goals. Majors have succeeded to score one so far, but the Pumpkins hoping to get some chances of their own here before long. That's going to go down for icing. And so the Pumpkins will enjoy the benefits of an offensive zone draw. Jay Hunter, the referee, about to drop the ball. He is on skates as he normally is. He enjoys the mobility that rollerblades afford him.
He likes looking even taller than he normally is too.
That is true. That does help. And Jay is directing everyone to get in the proper places prior to the face-off. It is won by the Majors, and they clear it forward. Flashing Pumpkins pass along the opposite boards. Jessica Nayrod hits it up to Maya. Maya's able to hit it down, but not able to make anything happen there. Comes out once again. Maya can't touch it as her team was offside. Deflected along the boards. It's going to be taken the other way now. Oh, offside is the call. Sabi jumped the gun just a little bit, but a little bit's enough for an offside goal.
Yeah, because when the ball takes a bounce or two, you want to make a break to the net, but at the same time, it's hard to put the brakes on when you see a streak to the net. So that'll lead to many offsides.
Faceoff coming just outside the Majors defensive zone. One back by Kieran. And Pumpkins not able to get into the zone. That's been a problem all contest for them, and that's going to be an offside call. It's not going to be ruled intentional as it came too quick, but
as you see though, Majors just looking to pick these passes off from the defense and go back the other way. They're playing an aggressive forecheck and just kind of smothering the other team is really paying off. Not necessarily so much on the scoreboard, but in terms of shots, it's got to be at least 10 to 15 shots this period already.
Just under 5:30 to play in the second. David DeLugas hits it all the way down. No icing here. It's waved off by the referees. So continuing here. David DeLugas again able to keep it in and almost kept it in a second time, but it took a fortunate bounce for the Pumpkins. Taken the other way now by them. Centering pass. Intended for Ben. It doesn't work out. Oh, Jen McCauley with the quick backhand shot. Ben trying to make something happen. Good clear by David, or clear attempt rather. David's able to bat it down. Ship it forward for Todd Elliott. And Todd not able to make anything happen. He's offside. He's able to get back onside, but not before Tom dumps it deep. And it's going to go for icing as Tom cleared it just behind center.
So there's one name we keep hearing, Sitcha, and that's David DeLugas. He's playing on the point. He's keeping the ball in left and right. You think maybe the Slashing Pumpkins might want to go to the other side and try to use that as another outlet as opposed to trying to challenge him again?
Yeah, certainly that's the adjustment that they need to make. David's been instrumental in these long zone periods that the Majors have been enjoying. A quick shot by Ben off the face-off, or just after the face-off rather, but it does not find Twine. Play continuing here. Along the backboards, backhand pass intended for Ben. It goes back to the Pumpkins, but does not get through traffic. Molly's trying to battle it out. Oh, off their own post. Dangerous play by Molly, but it works out. No harm, no foul. Ben gets it behind, intended for his teammate, but David DeLugas is able to take it the other way. He's going to push forward here. Long shot attempt. It does go on net. Jeff is able to steer it aside, though. David will come off for a line change, so the Pumpkins need to take advantage while David's off the rink. Kieran tries to take it the other way. He's got some space, not much. Quick shot, blocker save by Jason Stelter. Oh, Tim almost finding a goal there, but
Tried to throw it in the net here. That's a Diego Maradona hand of God attempt right there. It's might be a little bit of a soccer reference for anyone there, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, because it went on net, it's going to come out of the zone. Scott Fairchild and Kieran in the face-off circle for their respective teams. One back by the Pumpkins. They're not able to make anything happen with it. However, Ashley chips it forward. Tipped high in the sky, batted down by Kieran. He's going to continue to battle with Scott for control of this ball. He ends up retreating backwards and forcing it back. Oh, it takes a bounce off Ashley's stick, but Jeff was prepared for it. He's able to get it right back to her. Nice centering pass. Kieran's got a lot of work, or room to work with there. He gets it to Kieran. Kieran centering pass, but it goes off of, I believe that's Ed's foot. Taken the other way. Stephanie, she's got the only goal of the game so far. She passed it that time, but it doesn't go on anybody's stick. Play continuing along the far boards, or the near boards, nearest us. Oh, nice stop there by Tim. He's able to clear it down. This will probably go for icing, I imagine. And no, it is waved off, so play continues uninterrupted. Comes out, and that will go for icing, it looks like. So the Majors will have to deal with the face-off in their zone.
We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Welcome back, folks. Just under 2 to play in the second period. Score is 1-0 in favor of 5-minute Majors. They try to advance in the zone, but quickly hit out by Liz. Gonna be hit down again. Stephanie's not able to get by the man, so Pumpkins will now gain the neutral zone. They're taking it forward. Jen McCulley gets a little bit ahead of her. Jams it toward the net, but it goes behind it. A good keep there by Sabi, and he's able to move around and maneuver in the corner. Tries to get it to center to Ben, but nothing doing there. And it's going to go down for an icing, so or maybe not. No icing. Referee's ruling that he can get to it in time, and indeed he does. Hops over Jen's stick. Back to the Majors. Oh, good anticipation there by Jen. She's able to force it forward for a moment. Tied up around Sud's legs, but Maya's able to bring it into the zone. Kept in by the Majors. 48 seconds and counting on the clock. Majors looking for another goal here to head into the third with the 2-0 lead, but so far they're tied up along the boards. Continues to bounce around every which way other than towards the net. Jen McCulley trying to move forward, but gets by her stick once more. Liz trying to tie everything up, and there's going to be a penalty here, and it's going to be on the Slashing Pumpkins, Ben, for a high sticking. So
15 seconds left. I don't know if we're going to get a draw here, but as you can see, the Majors doing a great job keeping it in. I mean, that's clearly their game plan, and it's really paying dividends here. So I guess we'll go into the third period with the Majors with a 2-minute power play.
And the referees have indeed ruled that there will be no draw before the end of the period ticks down. So to start the third, the Slashing Pumpkins will have to deal with a penalty kill. The Majors hoping that the opportunity presents itself for a power play goal, but we'll see how it all works out in the third. We're going to get shots in net for you shortly. Perhaps. If it doesn't work out, you can find all stats and all information on our official website, playdchl.com. Again, that website is playdchl.com.
Also, I hear there's going to be a bit of a rework here. 9-3 shots on goal, 5-minute Major.
Yep. So again, the Majors greatly out shooting the Pumpkins, but so far it's only a 1-goal game. That'll do it for this second period broadcast, folks. We will see you for the third and final period play shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final period of play here between 5-minute Majors in blue and the Slashing Pumpkins in green. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcha. Backed into the zone, so an offside call is the result. The score is 1-0 in favor of the Majors, and they start the period with a 2-minute man advantage. Ben Lutz of the Slashing Pumpkins committing a high sticking penalty to close out the second. So that is why we are where we are. David, nice moves. Continuing to stop and start, and he finally gets up to Maya. Maya pressuring in the zone. She's got a trailer with her. Quick shot saved by Jeff. Oh, the rebound comes. It is loose, but Sabi's able to clear it out of the zone past Jess. No icing here as the Majors are shorthanded. Stelter will come out to play to David. David DeLuca's cleared up, and referee's ruling that he was onside. Quick shot by Maya. It's deflected high before it gets to the net. But continuing along the sideboard. There's Canarod pinching in, able to keep it in play. Majors get it back to David. David DeLuca's mishandled it for a moment, but it was on the line, so it is ruled in. Not just once, but twice there. But finally, it gets by him, and Jess Canarod is forced to stop it. He's got some time and space to work with. She chips it forward to her teammate. Majors trying to work around. Quick shot wide of the net. Majors trying for the wraparound here, but Kieran's holding him up. Good job by him. Wide open point, but neither Jess nor David were able to get to it in time. 26 seconds left on the penalty from the previous period. And the Pumpkins PK unit so far doing a great job of clearing these pucks out. Wouldn't you agree, Joe?
Yes, I don't think they've gotten a single shot on Jeff here, so they're really, they're really gaining possession, trying to dump it down there, trying to take the pressure off Jeff for a little bit here. Hopefully they can take this momentum and get some more offensive chances with the rest of the person.
David wound up for a shot, but it was blocked just ahead of the pink line. Another quick shot. Jeff's able to save it. There's going to be an offside call. But Jeff making the save here to remove any possible doubt, as he has done all game. He's played at a very high level, both this game and the last game. I think combined between these two games, he's faced about 65 shots or something astronomical like that. He's already faced just under 30 here.
Yeah, I think the unofficial counts around 24, 25 right now. This game. That's still a period to go. So projected around 35 to 40 shots.
David chips it down for Todd Elliott. Todd working around, so leaves it for David, but good anticipation there by Tim. And Sabi's got a breakaway and a trailer with Jen McCauley. Sabi's shot didn't get enough on it. He was able to get the rebound shot off, but it did not go in either. David DeLuca's now trying to get up the boards. Josh isn't able to keep it in. Todd now trying to take it the other way. Good play by Ashley. She's able to get it back to Sabi, but good stick there by Tom Van Haren. Deflected, and the Majors were still offside.
Jason, back to that breakaway. The defense did a great job, especially Molly, just trying to catch up as much as they could, take off the angle, force him on the outside. He couldn't get a really valuable shot, and he took away the pass to Jen. So, yeah, it's a real good way to save your goalie from a real quality chance there.
Absolutely. Molly Siders with bringing much hockey knowledge to the DCHL. She's been playing for quite a long time. And she recently played roller hockey on Thursday for the first time since her ACL injury. And I'm told she's feeling fine. Maybe a little sore in the calf area, but
clearly hasn't lost a step on that play.
Yep, absolutely. Behind the sky it goes. It's in the corner. Todd drops it back for Molly. Molly gets a quick shot off, but it comes low and slow and is easily seen as saved by Jeff. 10:55 to go in the third period. If it gets tied, folks, and if the bell does toll to end the period, the score will remain the score. We do not have overtime or shootouts in the regular season. Playoffs is another matter entirely, but in the regular season, if it ends in a tie game, it stays a tie game. Cleared all the way down, no icing here. It's waved off, so the Majors are forced to run after it. Cleared out of the zone. Now a 2-on-1 developing here. Nice pass to Todd. He's got a chance, and he whizzed. Indeed, able to score a goal past Jeff for the second one of the game, and the second for the Majors.
That was a great breakout pass and a great look at the blue line, finally thread the needle, go 2-on-1. You can see this game, the 5-minute Majors are doing a good job getting the ball out, whereas the Pumpkins are kind of struggling, and it's led to these chances. One was a down low kind of beat it goal, and the other one was a nice little finesse breakaway goal beating Jeff on the glove side.
Todd from Ben and Jeff of the Majors is the official call by the referees. So Todd getting a little help from two of his teammates and is able to find the back of the net. That one will technically count as a shot on net. It's steered aside easily by Jason Stelter. Scott Fairchild now moving with it. He's getting a little bit of help from his teammates, but Scott's going to put it on anyway. It's deflected before it gets to the net. Play in the corner now. It does come out of the zone, so the Majors have to touch up before they can advance again. And And still off. Scott jumping the gun just a little bit. Slashing Pumpkins moving forward with it now. Long cross-ring pass for it. The Pumpkins are able to get to it in time.
And when you get in the zone, now they get it in deep. They can maybe set up, get some point shots of their own.
Pass to the other boards. Pumpkins not able to get a shot on net so far. It's bouncing every which way, and it's finally cleared out by Stephanie. Tim is able to get to it first. He backhand passes it into neutral, but the only person there for it was Scott Fairchild. Scott's going to put a nice shot on net. Another shot coming here. Rebound coming, but Scott Fairchild can't make anything happen as he couldn't get the angle he wanted, nor could he get the blade of his stick on the ball.
3-on-2 developing the other way of the Slashing Pumpkins.
But they're not able to make anything happen in time. Good back checking by Scott. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty on Scott.
That will be a 2-minute major, 2-minute minor on 5-minute major right there.
Yes, indeed.
And hopefully the Pumpkins can capitalize on this and make it a 1-goal game. It's great hustle on both teams.
Absolutely crucial power play opportunity for the Slashing Pumpkins here. They need to score a goal to get this back to a 1-goal contest. If they don't, the clock will continue to run with under a minute left. If it is a 1-goal game and it's under a minute to play, then the clock will stop at every stoppage.
Jay, who do you like on the who do you like as your player to watch on this power play?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Tim. He's gonna be the one running it down right here to retrieve along the boards, but the Pumpkins need to utilize those points. The Majors are giving it to them. So you got to take advantage when and if you can, but so far the Majors PK unit able to keep it in the offensive zone for them. But you can't get a good shot on that anyway, unless you get in the offensive zone. David with some time to work with, quick shot saved by Jeff with the leg pad.
And great job keeping it even with 4.
Yeah, the Majors are on the PK, but you wouldn't know it from the amount of time they're spending in their offensive zone. And cleared out finally by Sabi. Ben's going to try and run it down past Jess. Skanarod with control. Jams it up for a teammate. It's going to be hit all the way down. It is legal to ice in that situation, as again, the Majors are short-handed. Jeff's going to play it to the boards and allow his Slashing Pumpkins comrades to move with it.
Less than a minute left in the power play here. Hopefully the Pumpkins can get something going. It's having a hard time getting in the zone still. It's been a problem all game. 5-minute Major's been really aggressive with the forecheck, and they can't get it out of the neutral zone and getting deep in the 5-minute Major zone.
Play continuing up along the boards, gets past Ben. Jess is able to hammer it forward to Maya. Maya gets back to her teammate. And again, Majors are on the PK, but they're pressuring into the zone. They do back off a bit now with about 30 seconds or so on the power play for the Pumpkins. The Skanarod keeps it in there, kicks it forward. And she's able to generate a shot there. David with another shot. Nice save by Jeff with the leg pad. Once more. It's deflected in the corner. Play continues. And the Pumpkins not able to generate a single shot on that power play opportunity. The Majors putting about 4 or 5 on Jeff, and finally he's able to cover it up for the whistle with 5:35 remaining.
Jeff had to come up big on that. But we will be back after this commercial interruption.
Welcome back, folks. Third period continuing here. 5:20 to go. It is still a 2-0 game in favor of the Majors. Molly with a shot, and that's going to find the back of the net. Molly Siders elevating the puck from the point. It takes an odd bounce off of Jeff's pads, but it's good enough for a goal, and the third one of the game at that.
All I can say is good golly, Miss Molly. I don't know what that's a reference to, but I've heard it before, and I'm going to stick with it. That's 2 goals that led them keeping it in. Molly on this one, and the first one scored by Stephanie was off a point shot from David, who kept it in.
Absolutely, and Tom Van Haren has taken off his helmet, so you know it's serious. But it's seriously offsides on that play. So it'll come out, and it'll go indeed all the way down into their defensive zone as a result, as the referees have ruled it was an intentional offside. So the women 4 5-minute Majors getting it done. Stephanie with the first goal, and Molly with the third one.
On top of that, Maya's done a great job with the forecheck, keeping the pressure on.
Comes all the way out of the zone. No icing here. Tim tries to clear up for Jen McCulley. She gets it, but she loses it just as quickly due to the 5-minute majors. And she's able to recover, clearing pass intended for her teammate along the opposite boards, and that's going to be an offside. So, not all the way down this time. It's going to stay right there.
4 minutes left in the third here. Slashing Pumpkins. Do they even look to pull a goalie coming up?
It's an interesting question. Down 3 goals, I can't imagine they will, but they might go all or nothing. Goals for and against is a tiebreaker, and a crucial one at that, so I don't know where they're at in the standings, but
we are approaching playoff time.
Yeah, we are approaching playoff time, so that is something to keep in mind. Quick shot there by Kieran. It is saved by Jason. Other shot deflected. Kieran tries to jam toward the net again. Jen McCulley with the pressure there. She takes a couple whacks at it. Tim is able to bat it. No hand pass here as the Majors had touched it. And it does come out of the zone. Todd trying to score another goal and put this one away for good. But he is being held up by Ashley along the boards. But hey, it kills time, right? So it's a good play nonetheless. And he continues to maneuver in the corner. He tried to pass it back to the point, but it got by Jeff. So Jeff is going to be the one running it down here. Oh, nice pressure there by the Pumpkins, trying to force a turnover. Almost succeeded, but nothing doing.
5-minute major, they're close with the too many men call, but that's it was close enough and the ball wasn't played in there, so they'll get away with it.
Turnover to the Majors. Josh not able to take it the other way, but it is cleared out by his defensive partner. Oh, and Josh is going to take a quick spill, and he does get back on side in the nick of time. No, he does not.
He showed great effort stretching that leg, trying to just touch up, but Suds does not agree with it. 2 minutes left in the third. Pumpkins running out of time here. It's midnight on December 31st, it looks like.
Yep. So it is, it's going to be a center face-off as the referees disagreed on the offside call. Quick shot by Josh, but it came low and slow, so Jason Shelter's able to steer it to the opposite corner from where we are. Pumpkins trying to score a goal here, get some momentum back. Oh, quick shot by Sabi, another one as well, but both are saved by Jason.
Jason coming up big when he hasn't been tested much, but he's made the saves when he's needed to.
Trying to clear it down, couldn't do so. Play continuing here. The Majors doing a good job of holding up the Slashing Pumpkins rushes as they have done all game. Liz tried to clear it out, fanned on the attempt. She takes another spill and she is down, but she appears uninjured. Maybe her pride a little bit more than anything else.
That 5-minute major forecheck, they just got it out. It was an errant pass, but Major's done a great job keeping it in.
Played by Stelter, dangerous play, but it works out for him. Sabine nearly batted it out of the air, but did not make contact with the ball. Played up along the boards, kicks back in by the Pumpkins defenseman.
A lot of soccer moves, a lot of soccer references in this game.
Tell
them the soccer field's across the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashley's not able to keep it in, so the Pumpkins had to touch up. It's still offside by Green. They cannot advance legally until they get back on side. They have done so now. Played all the way down. Pumpkins generating another shot towards the net. Oh, Scott almost had a backhand there, but Jeff was down in his butterfly and able to stop it before it trickled back. Tough play along the boards. And Stephanie's cleared, whizzes right by David's face, and he's able to dodge it Matrix style.
10 under 15 here, so looks like that shot on that will probably be the last one in the game. 5-minute Matrix up and down there, and Pumpkins keep it in.
Sabi trying to get a quick shot before time expires. It doesn't look like he'll succeed, and that'll do it for this game, folks. Jason Stelter earns the shutout, and the Majors earn 3 hard-fought goals to make this a 3-0 victory in their favor. Slashing Pumpkins gave it their all, but in the end, they're the ones that take the L today.
14-8 final major.
14-8, 5-minute major. So again, double-digit shots for the majors. And that tells you really all you need to know about this contest, right, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, the majors just, over 10 shots in 2 periods, and they had 9 in the other one. They did a great job with their forecheck. But on the flip side, the Celestial Pumpkins had 8 shots in the 3rd period. So they were definitely starting to get a hang of things, maybe finding a way to counter 5-minute major with their forecheck. They had some good chances at the end, but when you're down a couple of goals and you don't feel as confident when you're down a few. You feel like you need one. You maybe get the stick a little too tight, and sometimes it doesn't happen.
Absolutely. That will conclude this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank Joe Shea for being my color commentator for this feature game between the Pumpkins and the Majors. Again, your final score for this matchup: Flashing Pumpkins 0, 5-minute Majors 3. We'll see you next time. We got a couple more feature games on tap today.
All rec games are being taped.
Yep, so the camera will be getting a workout, as will our voices. We'll see you for the next matchup a little bit later.